Hey, what's up everyone? This is Dream from Dreams Guides, and today we're doing the 1K show. This is Task Force Campus. First thing you're going to want to do, make sure you're on easy difficulty. Then when you start it up, I find the green ship gives you the best chance because it gives you extra shot, and basically this means that you have more spread. So on the right hand side you see a red bar. Now that red bar will charge up over time, and the higher it becomes, the more shots you have. So the other ships, I think, can only get to around maybe 5 spread, whereas this one can get up to a 6 spread, which will make it much easier for crowd control. Likely the last achievement you'll have on this list is to get 60 Cocos. The Cocos, I find, mostly come out of the meteors. I haven't really seen, not definitively anyways, one of them come out of the enemies. So mainly you're going to want to get them from the meteors. And I found that I had the best luck in the first minute or so of gameplay to get those 60 Cocos. So that, what I just picked up there, is a Coco. Another thing to note about this game is if you take a shot, you'll have to wait a few seconds to activate this ability. But once you've taken a shot, stop shooting, and then you'll see your health start to recharge. So that's handy for boss fights. There's also an achievement for defeating 3 bosses. Now, thankfully, this doesn't mean complete 3 different bosses. You can, if you're having trouble getting further on in the game, you can just beat the first boss 3 times. This game is a 1 fail and you're out. So if you get killed, you gotta restart from the beginning, but thankfully, you can get your 3 boss fights off of the first boss. You don't have to make it to the 3rd boss. Now, in this video, I do show you the kind of my full length playthrough of the game, which took about 14 to 15 minutes for me to get all the achievements out of. And I did make sure that I completed the 3 bosses that are in the game. Once you finish the 3rd boss, you have to actually go back to the main menu. So some of my last achievements were to actually kill 1,000 enemies and get 60 Cocos. For the high score achievement, they don't unlock progressively, so you won't actually register your score until you die. I didn't test if it won't register your score if you quit out. So I just recommend, once you've got that 250,000, once you've got that, just get yourself killed, back out, and then you know that the score stuck, because that's how it stuck for me. Also, you'll need to die 5 times. Kind of what I tried to do was, once I got down to just having the Cocos left, I still needed to die 5 times at that point, because I didn't die once through my first go of it. My first go of it was getting to the 3rd boss. So what I did after that was that I would just hold down the shoot button and just, kill everything. If I took damage, I didn't heal myself, so I was just working on getting the Cocos and dying naturally, like just playing like you don't give a crap while you're trying to just get the Cocos and get your deaths as well. Or you can just play through and get the Cocos. The reason I did that though was more because like I said, there was a couple times, like within the first 30 seconds, because they launched so many meteors in that first 30 to 45 seconds of a new game. They launched a bunch of meteors, and at one point in 30 seconds I got 6 Cocos. So I think it was 5 to 6. So it seemed like it was the better method to just, not care. If you got to restart, it was a better way to build up your Cocos, because completing the 3 bosses, I think, only netted me around 30-ish Cocos. So it was a big one to end up with. I noticed, though, on the achievements list, for some reason, the lowest, most people got most of the achievements pretty easily. The one that had the lowest percent was actually defeating 3 bosses, which I found interesting. So anyways, at least watch this until the first boss fight. You'll get a gauge of kind of how I do it. So while we're waiting for the next boss fight to pop up, I guess it's a good time to say, please, if this video helped you out in any way, put you on the direction to get 1,000 gamer score or platinum trophy, consider dropping me a subscribe, because, it really helps me out. At this point, you know, still not making a buck for this, but every subscriber helps. Plus, it makes my day. So after you, like, I don't know, I guess after you kill a certain amount of enemies, you'll see like 2 letters, and they signify different abilities that you'll get. So the double, I think, increases how much points that you get, like doubles your incoming points. The health, I don't think it adds more health to your total health, it just heals you. So I kind of tested it a little bit by seeing how much extra damage I could take after picking up an H, and I didn't find that I was taking any extra damage. Like able to take any extra damage, so I would suggest not getting the H. The super increases how big your bullets are, which I assume increases how much damage you deal as well. So for this boss, kind of just right where I'm sitting is where you want to kind of orientate yourself, and the best time to heal is when he's doing these beams. So you can just sit here while he's doing those and he can't hit you, which is awesome. And also you'll notice that I've got kind of something tethered onto me now. So it seems like after you collect a certain amount of cocos, you'll just have a coco tethered on a string with you, and he just kind of auto shoots. So that just allows you to, still be doing damage while you're healing, which is nice. There's actually a ship too that you don't unlock it right away, and I honestly think it was pretty crappy, but there's one that just starts with 6 of them tethered, but you can't shoot. So basically the ship will auto shoot, but you can't shoot at all. And like the spread of the cocos, like it's not, I don't know, it doesn't really go very far. The shots don't seem like they're too intelligent. They're just, following you to some degree. So I wouldn't recommend that ship. So as you can see, picking up the super, I've got like, giant bullets now. The shielded enemies, they drop their shields after a certain amount of time, so it's not how much damage you deal to the shields. It's just when they're just about ready to open fire, their shields go down. It's pretty basic game, really. It's fairly easy too. The ability to heal just by not shooting is it's kind of neat, but it's also super helpful. And you kind of just need to find a balance between being aggressive and not. Like, it's still on easy difficulty, it's still bullet hell, so you're gonna take a shot once in a while. Now this boss is probably, I want to say, the easiest out of the 3. Basically he just shoots some rainbow colored unicorn vomit at you, and you'll want to just avoid it. So it basically follows like a wave every single time. And so the second phase of him is actually trickier than the third phase, where he shoots this wave, and if it goes too far over on the left screen, it'll actually come through over on the right hand screen. So if you can just kind of orientate yourself in the same spot every time after the return, then you can kind of force that wave to be in the same spot, so you just have to follow the same path every time to avoid damage. He still clips me a couple times, even though I felt like it didn't really touch me. But there's just so much time to heal between the shots that it doesn't make it much of a concern. This one, just be on his third phase, just be careful not to trap yourself somewhere like this right here. I had nowhere to go, I had to accept the damage. But like I said, plenty of time to heal. Don't get stressed, don't get overwhelmed. And that's what it's going to be about. If you want to get through all 3 bosses, it's just going to be about staying calm, not getting overwhelmed, and healing when you can. So at this point, I just gotta die. I got a few more enemies to kill, and I gotta get to 60 cocos. So from here, I'm just gonna start shooting non-stop. If I take damage, I take damage. I'm not gonna heal, I'm not gonna worry. Sometimes if I get too far and I'm not getting a coco, I'll just probably kill myself and start again. at this point, it's just collecting, and I'm giving all the advice I can to get through this game. There's not, it's very basic on mechanics. So this game is about 15 minutes to complete. It's $5 US, roughly, and, it's good for the $5 and easy platinum / easy 1000 gamer score. Probably won't get too much enjoyment out of that unless you're into these old style games. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Be sure to check out the rest of the 1K show. I think we're up to about 16 episodes or so. So that's a potential 16 platinums or 16,000 gamer score. If you haven't checked out any of the episodes before and you happen to have not played any of the games that we've covered so far. We'll see you next time. Hey there, if you liked this video, click the sleeping cat on the left. If you're an achievement / trophy hunter, click this cat on the top right. And if you're new to this channel, click the sticking out leg to subscribe.